The first relationship is you with you, in the context of you being a pair, not an individual. You're actually a pair of conjoined twins, yin yang. Yin yang is the oldest symbol around, I'm telling you. It goes way back, and they knew. They knew that you were a two. They knew that every human being was a pair, a person, right? And we lost this. This has been lost, and through the recovery of tarot knowledge, true tarot knowledge, and understanding why the cards were even produced, came this recovery of information that was so vital back then and so vital now, because everyone's looking for something and they don't realize what they're looking for is themselves in the form of another you, a pair, like you're a pair of twins. This takes a minute to get your head around because you've been conditioned and programmed to think that you are a singularity, an I, stick man, a little cursive symbol for I. You're really an I, spelled E-Y-E. That's what you really are. And the mind, which is what you are, you don't have a mind, you are one. And it is made up of two consciousnesses that are hovering over a single heart. These two consciousnesses, feminine, masculine, speak to the mind, if you will, the I, me, myself, and I, in two different ways. The feminine speaks in the language of feeling, not emotion, feeling. And thought speaks in the language, the masculine speaks in the language of thoughts. We're very familiar with our thoughts. We don't know how to discern or tell the difference between a thought and a feeling. We don't pay any mind to that at all. And you can see where that's got us. Without a doubt, the way it should be is your thoughts should be listening to your feelings. This takes a certain sensitivity, self-awareness, presence of mind. It is the practice that should be performed daily, all throughout the day. This relationship of yourself with yourself, it's the first relationship, because without that, you really don't have much to offer anyone else. You're basically in a collective trying to fulfill yourself with adding on the lives of other people into your life. This is not a bad thing, but the way we go about it is wrong. The first relationship is this yin yang, you and you, and no one can do it for you. You get guidance for sure, you get help for sure, but this is a move you have to make. It's a mental shift and an acceptance and a perception that every moment unveils itself more and more, and you know you're on the right path with this. But think of the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. It's a true metamorphosis, a death to self, a change, a real change. From being a thought processor, polarized to the rational, masculine-minded person, to a whole-minded person. And this happens by free will, where your thought consciousness, the part of you that you're most familiar with, accepts the fact that it has a twin, its feminine twin, and that its feeling self, its feminine twin, knows the way. You see, your feminine conscious self is linked with heart, which knows the way. Your rational masculine self is linked to the outer world, which is the unknown. So your thought conscious self has a tough job navigating through all the reality that you do, the unknowns every day. Just don't know what's going to happen next. What should I do here? What should I not do there? What will be the best move? What's not the best move? All these questions are your masculine, thought conscious twin facing reality, facing the unknown, the Fool of Tarot, facing the unknown. But it has a twin self, a sister self. You have a sister self that is connected to heart and home and basically connected to your contract, your first contract, your first will and testimony that you consented to prior to conception. You consented to your existence here prior to conception. It's another topic for another video. But the first relationship is you and you, because from that relationship, all other relationships flow. And if a person is not in a good relationship with themselves as a pair, you can't think your way into having a good relationship with yourself. You can't imagine that, see the value of it in thought processing only, and have it. No, you have to conjoin. It's called conjunctio. It's called the sacred marriage, where thought consciousness, absolutely, and remember, your thought conscious self is your rational self. It's not whole. It's intelligent but not wise. It's physical but not spiritual. Your feminine self is spiritual, spatial, connected to home. It's a repository of everything you ever experienced in your inner child, if you will, the other you. How do you think you talk to yourself? There's two of you. And we want to get this conversation going again correctly, because our kind used to have a relationship with themselves in this manner, and that's what gave them the capability to raise up these pyramids and these monuments and stone circles and come out with all the sciences that they did, astrology, astronomy, language, music, everything, because they were whole-minded. It wasn't done by aliens and Nephilims and all that. That's bullshit. These were ancestors of ours that were whole-minded, and that meant that their thoughts were in a communication and a relationship with their feelings in a knowledgeable, knowable way at a level of strength that basically produced mind over matter human beings.